Alright everybody, so today I want to talk about accuracy and precision. Alright, so what you're looking down the sight of right now is a BB gun. I was the kind of kid who didn't really ever take the shot unless I knew I actually had. And anxiously, this is where I'm stumped. In my mind, I can think of so many ways that this can just possibly go wrong. And I know most of that is traumatizing. Mostly it's just because I'm cautious and I'm aware of what is happening. First thing that's always messing up is human error, and that's a natural thing. We can't really avoid it, but it can be a main role in how things work. If you accidentally shove your arm or your shoulder over while you're trying to shoot, you're gonna miss. This is why I have it viced down to the table, so there is no human error there. Second of all, there is reasons why it wouldn't be able to fire, like malfunctioning or technical errors. This is somewhat unavoidable, but sometimes it can be avoided. Say you didn't load your gun. This is one of those situations where it is avoidable because you can load your gun. You can load your gun. But other times it might be because you have a faulty gun. And then there's the third one. This one is one that people don't usually think about. When you're aiming down a gun, most people are like, okay, this is gonna hit it, because they're half-minded, they're thinking halfly. They're not thinking about if that sight in fact is on point. If it isn't, that you gotta calibrate it. Alright, we're gonna pause on that for a second and we're gonna switch over to this. Now this is somewhat of an analogy. It's more or less to those who are half-minded, and this broadens it, and this makes you able to see how bad half-minded can be. I always like puzzles, but one thing that puzzles never really have a tendency to do is get done. So I decided to sit down and make a whole puzzle, finish it. So through the time of finishing it, but no matter what, in some cases you just can't know. At times my heart races just due to anxiety and things. I just don't feel that I'm aware of any sort of situation. And so when that kind of thing happens, through therapy I've learned I just can't tell the future. No matter how logically or not half-minded that I think, there's no possible way I can tell the future. I don't know what's gonna happen. But once it happens, I just gotta go from there. Sometimes when you just gotta trust the sight, you don't know what's gonna happen, regardless. Something you might not have control over. Some things you might. So loading and aiming is one half, and the other is trusting the sight. So back to the puzzle. As I got towards the end, well,